Every man must ask himself this question: where am I going in life? This is a question that speaks to direction, vision, guidance, mentorship, planning, and a roadmap for one's life. You see, too many men today are lost and don't know where they are going. They haven't taken the time to take inventory of themselves or think about who they are and what opportunity and resources may be available to them to guide them in creating a plan of action for their life. For many of us men, not much was ever passed down to us to help us navigate this journey called life. We simply didn't have a coach or a mentor. No one made an investment in our life to say, hey brother, this is how you do this, or this is where you need to go, or this is what you need to say. So what did we do? We tried our best to figure life out along the way with the tools and thinking we had at that time. We tried our best to fake it till we make it. The reality of our situation as men is that we were never given a playbook or a manual or a strategy for the journey of becoming a man and living as a man. And because of this, we often find ourselves lost, running around in circles, living in a perpetual state of confusion, which ultimately affects the relationships we try to foster and the success we seek in life. And the truth of the matter is that no matter who you are, where you live, your economic status, your educational pedigree, or even lack thereof, or your ethnic heritage, across the board, as men, we are searching for clarity in our life and in our work and in our relationships. We are searching for a place in life where we feel like we belong and can carve out a special place uniquely for us according to how God uniquely and wonderfully created us. But here's the problem. Many men never had a mentor man show them how to reach their potential. And because of this, we never knew the reason why it was important to. We also never had a mentor personally invest in helping us make strategic and wise decisions. Oftentimes, we are told what to do, but not shown how to do it. And this type of mentoring leaves us frustrated because we know that knowledge without experience can be futile. It is also common that when we lack responsible and noble mentors in our life, we become less than a man because we never learn how to develop our own sense of identity, work ethic, pride, and purpose. Ultimately, we become lost and crippled by what we don't know. Internally, we feel like we are so behind the learning curve that many of us settle in life and end up doing what we've always done. We've settled for familiarity and a life of normalcy. Today, I'm going to take a guess and say that there are areas in your life in which your life looks extremely foggy. You can't see clearly and you don't know where you are going in your life. You are unsure if you are making the best decisions for your life, and you are overwhelmed with confusion, doubt, and frustration. Maybe you don't feel comfortable in your own skin as a husband and father, so trying to lead your family is a foreign concept. And oftentimes, you become paralyzed to take action because of indecision, fear, and the possibility of failure. Listen, I know exactly how you feel. I spent several years trying to find myself the direction for my life. I spent years asking myself questions such as, who am I? What are my strengths? Where do I belong? How can I express my best me? How can I express all of me? How can I accomplish my dreams? How do I lead my wife? How do I communicate better with my wife? How do I lead my children? How do I find the right career? How can I live more fully? How can I carve out time for myself? How can I make more money? How can I carve out time for God? How can I live more boldly? How can I be happy? The list goes on and on and on, and I know that you can relate. My intent is to help you discover and recover the best of you and the potential that lives within you. It's time as men to get unstuck and begin walking in confidence and faith because you are God's child. You are to be the king, the priest, the warrior, the conqueror, the leader, and impact player in the priority areas of your life. Priority being your wife, your children, your career, your relationships. You are to live like you have a purpose because you do. You are to live like a champion man.